It's your boy Zero Brew coming back at you. Do not disturb me while I'm watching the Tiger Paw. Serious death or something, injury or death may occur. By the way, that goes to you, ESPN, aka Disney, and YouTube TV, because I couldn't watch my Clemson Tigers play last weekend, and I better be able to watch them play this weekend because it's the first time we get to see Florida State play the Clemson Tigers, and my mom went to Florida State and she passed away in December. So we need to have that game in celebratory fashion for my mom and my dad. That's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is shard time. We are in the hero's path for Leonardo and his soul. And yes, we are going to go do that thing. Now, we are streaming live on Twitch right now. So our brew crew is hanging out with us. We've done some pre-maths, but basically all the dungeon divers I've done has basically gone down and collected the keys and stopped there and started down the path on this left side to come get Leo. We have all of this to go and then all of this to go. And then we actually broke this down just to get Leo. So I'm not counting the stuff that I've already done. So starting right here, this 2,500 for the chicken and I already got the keys. Just to get Leo is 105,250 on that number, which is absolutely wild and crazy. And then for S's and G's to go down and get the soul, because we're absolutely going to go do that, is going to be 77,750, and that's to come up and start at this 1,000 and go all the way down. Combine those two numbers together and you get 183,000 points left that Zero Brew's got to do just to get Leonardo and his soul. Divided by the 4,500 equates to the 40.6. Now, we are hanging out live. We do have our predictions in because why not? We do have 41 seconds. So technically we know we can get this. We are going to go ahead and pull these 12 voids, those 52 ancients, and I think about 35 sacreds, and that should be about enough. We might need to run some dungeon divers or whatever to push it over the line. That being said, let's pull some shards. Let's go.
Real quick, click the link in my description to get a free Karato as well as Annex, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Player and Play on a PC and uninstall. Click the link in my description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Get an awesome start in Raid Shadow Legends with your free Karata Fox Hunter as well as 3 epic champions. Hit the link below and claim them today. I'll see you in the game. Woo!
All right, so at first I was going to not select one of these champions because we've gone and grabbed all these, plus we already have Corvus and Richtoff and all that. Obviously, I still want my Harima, if you know, you know, and of course a Trunda or something like that. So I was not actually going to select a champion. And then one of our valued members of the brew crew came in and said, well, if you did not know, double Donatello teams are actually really good. And if you read the A2 skill, it says decrease the cooldown of all ally skills except this champion by 2 turns. By the way, if it said except for Donatello's, then it would be the double Donatello, but kind of like this calls out specifically Donatello himself. However, if you have 2 Donatellos, I think you can ping pong both back and forth, right? Like have everybody go, Donatello resets, then it gets to the next Donatello, he resets. We'll take this from a 4-turn cooldown win book to a 2-turn cooldown, and then you're playing ping pong with your 2 Donatellos and you reset the skills of the whole team, right? So I don't know if that's officially how it was going to work, but that's how I've been told it's going to work. So we're going to say, you know what? That sounds fun and interesting. Let's see if we can get it. And of course, because we never got the Shredder. And I will say, fun fact here is Shuzin is a 10 times better champion. And I would even say Rio Bone Spear here is even better than the Shredder. Shredder's not looking too good. However, if we do get this Shredder, we do get a mythical relic, basically guaranteed, right? We only have 12 shards, so I'm not expecting much here, but let's see what we can do. And actually, one of the viewers just said, and the viewer is a Wookiee of the Year, great name, just said, I wonder if a reflex set would also work on the 2 Donatellos, right? So put them both in a reflex set and have them reset in the cooldowns. That could get absolutely insane for Hydra or something crazy like that. All right, that being said, let's get into it. Woo! Let's get lucky. Let's get lucky. Come on. Isn't that a song? Get lucky. Get lucky. By the way, we do have, again, that prediction. So we have 0, 1, 2, or 3 plus, and they know we had to pull 35 shakers. So the numbers are pretty high here, but good luck to the Brood crew. And with the things, yeah, Perch Shadows could work. Yeah, the relics. Damn it. Y'all saw me do solos. I did not mean to do solos, and I didn't mean to cuss. So maybe we not cuss. Come on, give me a legendary. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. Sugar on top. Come on. Be nice. Be nice. You're not going to give me a legendary. I bet you don't give me Donatello. I bet you won't. I bet you won't give me that Harima. Clarium, you're the worst. You're never going to give me Harima. You're never going to give me Harima. Oh, I need to do a quick pull. Yeah, quick pull. Or not. Oh my God. Because the pop-up popped up. That means I was like, oh my God, I got a legendary. Manara. Not cool. By the way, shout out to Andy Elf who told me to do the quick pull, and the quick pull did work. Wow, wow, wow. Not cool. Manara is definitely yeah, you did tell me, Annie Elf. She said, I told you. Manara is, by the way, that's one if you're keeping track, you're keeping score. I saw the pop up first. I was like, oh my God, that means I got a legendary. Before I saw the legendary actually pop, if that makes sense. What I'm trying to say, I know. Manara is definitely not a good champion. I think did she get buffed recently? Or they buffed Coronor, who's her pairing? But again, like, I don't mind the pairings being in different factions. I think that's cool for lore and whatnot. However, where you may want to use it is in Faction Wars Heart, which is like some of the hardest content in the game right now. So not being able to use champions like Manara or Oella and, I don't know, the Dark Elf dude, whatever his name is, Duflicky, and other champions, right? And even the turtles, right? You can't use the turtles together in Faction Wars because they're all in different factions. I don't mind it either. All right, that being said, we could get another legendary here. Let it be the Shredder, guaranteed a mythical relic when you get April O'Neil, the 4 turtles, and Shredder. Come on, let me not single pull these. Let me get a 10 pull on. I'm gonna make it turbo. I'm gonna do a turbo 10 pull because Plarium isn't gonna give me a legendary right here. If you don't want to give me this, I'll take the Shuzin or the Yumeko or anything else. That's quite nice. I'd even take a Necrit. I'd like to have Necrit on my account. Come on. Ooh, I ran out of slots. That means we got to throw it over here. That's all right. Come on. Oh, I meant to do turbo. A blue tax. Huh? Blue taxes. Oh, not cool, man. Not cool at all. All right, so I did just take a brief pause to take a look at this. By the way, it was our first duplicate with a Manara, but with that duplicate, we get to finish out our Bannerlords plus 10 speed on all Bannerlord champions. By the way, speaking of Bannerlord champions, that is our Taras and Marishka as well. I haven't done it yet, but let's see where our speed is at. Woo, 306 now with the Faction Guardians coming in. She is over 300 now. And then, of course, our boy Taras is at 255 with that extra speed. So that does help. And we do have the Faction Guardian, which is Aislinn, wherever Aislinn is. He's somewhere. So that's cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, super stoked about that. Again, we got the 41 here. We only need to pull 35. That leaves us with 6 at the end of this. So let's get her on, get her done. There's no 10 pulls, by the way, on this. Will we get Donatello? Dupe Wixwell. By the way, we were nowhere close. This is a good sign. We were nowhere close to Mercy. Pulled our first one, got a legendary out of the rep. That's 2 for the get-go. It was not one that we needed, but that's okay. Maybe Sacred Order. I think my Sacred Order is maxed out. We'll take a look at that here in a second. We'll take a look at that here in a second. Or I forget. You decide. You decide. You decide. Yeah, if you didn't go for the Wixwell, now we got, that is a dupe Wixwell for us. All right, I think I have to move back to my normal account. Ooh. Come on, we got a legendary right out of the rip. Was not expecting that. Ooh, we do have more room. Hold on. How much room did I make? There it is. All right, that was it. All right, we go back over here. I got a lot of food champions to work on. All right, come on. All right, so I'm gonna stop at 7 shards just to say I did. All right, now I will say Mercy is getting close, right? We went from 41 down to 40. So that means when we get to 30 left, we're at 32 right here above my ear. Mercy, well, 4 after this one. I take that back. I take that back. 2 more after this. Come on, just give me a freaking legendary. By the way, if you were not going to give me the Donatello, can you please just give me the Harima? Please, Plarium. Please, please. Let me write that. Harima. All right, here we go. Mercy's going to start right here, right now. I don't know. We get one right out of the rib. This is not a good sign. Not a good sign. Come on. 8%. Let's go up 5%. I can't remember. Or is it 2%? This is not good. Not good signs. I'm not even looking. I looked. Grizzled Jarl. More like grizzled. Come on. Come on. Z-Dubs just said, if it makes you feel any better, I just pulled a 40 Sakers before getting a legendary. That does not make me feel better. That's really bad. Yeah, so Mercy is 2%. It is confirmed by our boy Luminology, the man, the myth, the legend. I don't know where our Mercy's at now. 28 minus 5. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. Come on. Be nice. Be nice. You gave me one without mercy at all. Right out the rip. Just give me a Harima. Just a Harima right here. Or a second G-Nut. By the way, 25% chance of getting the Donatello now. Her and Diggity Dog, we got 20 above us. So we'll get into Mercy again, about the same spot that we were at. So we were at 40 last time. So we'll be getting the same spot here. Her and Diggity Dog. Now it makes me want to go check for Mercy. Let's just do it now. I said Mercy. Faction Guardians. Our Sacred Order are all set, but we could put Wixpell in here if we wanted to and do a plus on the champions. Probably wouldn't do that. Dwarves, we did need help with the dwarves, so her and Diggity Dog got in and got her done. By the way, my OCD is going to drive me crazy on that. Big one first, then the little one. All right, so hey, dwarves just got an improvement. Bannerlord's got the massive improvement. All right, I'll take it, I guess. Could give me a Donatello, could give me Harima. Give me the Harima. Give me the Harima. Pretty please. With sugar on top. Did you say steak? Deuce Bigelow. Great movie. You know what I'm talking about? I think I've made a mistake. Did you say steak? Okay, 25X is BS. And I'm getting all these dupes. Getting all the dupes. High elves. We gotta go check. We gotta go check. By the way, we are at 3+. It's official. Yeah, so we're good here, so we could do a plus something. That was only into 3 shards. We still technically can get into Mercy or just keep pulling them. Yeah, she is good for seeds. She's good for a lot of things, actually. I like Lysandra. She was the OG pairing with Arbiter. If you really wanted a bunch of turn meter and go fast, but love her. In fact, so much so, champions like Laura Knocker that got boosted. I am out of slots. Am I really out of slots? Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, so we are making room the old-fashioned way. So I'm using the new brew thingy. What's this called? The Brew Tavern or something like that. Anyway, it's great. I just filtered this by Spirit. Champions level 3. And we are doing just a whole bunch of them up to level 15. And by the way, we still have the card flip event that's going on. Card flip event will get us a whole bunch of card flips just with this. It's glitching is taking so hard. 69 champions, a nice even number. That's what's up. Oh, they said Deck of Fate's over. It's fine. I guess Deck of Fate is technically over. Event will disappear in 4 hours. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter. I needed to make room anyway. I don't mind. I don't mind. I should have waited. It's fine. All right, I just wasted a whole bunch of points. It doesn't matter. We all make mistakes. Live vicariously through me. Do everything that I wouldn't do, and you too will have a fun and exciting way of not messing up your account. So that's okay. We just threw away a bunch of points, but it was a nice even number, and we have enough room to get what we need to get. So I will say I probably wasn't going to pull all the way out of the 20. I know earlier I was like, oh, we got 20 more to pull, but that wasn't the plan. We were going to stop it around 6. But we will take... $25X on Donatello. 25X is a scam. We do it all for the Leo. It is a scam. This might be my first Dan egg. I'm not gonna lie. I think this might be my first Dan egg. So this might be a new champion on account. The only way to check that is the red dot. I do see a red dot. Is it confirmed? It is my first Danag on the account. Don't even know if he's any good or not. I do have Argaz, by the way, on the team. So I got actually technically 2 Argazes, but we got the Orc Unity champion. So I don't know. Is Danag good? Chat, let me know. Let's see what they say. All right, we are way above the average on this. We've gotten really lucky tonight. Got a brand new champion. Got some help in our faction guardians, which is always really nice. However, no Donatello, and then of course none of the legendaries that are in the regular pool that I would have said I wanted, right? No Harima, no Trunda. He's at 3.5 on HH.com, says the Brew Crew. I'm gonna pull one more for S's and G's. Let it be Donatello. Maybe. By the way, 25X. We missed it a lot tonight. We missed it a lot. And on the 15X. 15 missed twice. 20 missed once, and then 3 or 4 times on 25X, it missed all the way. All right, let's see. We got things to pull. Let's do it together. We got a chicken. Yeah. Unlock. We got some points. We got some more coins. We got a book. We got Leonardo. By the way, I don't even know where he went. I wonder if he went to the vault, because he's like, yeah, you're out of space, Zero Brew. You got no room to put champions on your account. All right, here it is. Come on. Yeah, and we're short a handful of shards here, so we can make up for that. By the way, just out of curiosity on the greens, you get 3 points, and that's not, yeah, no, we're not doing that. We are not doing that at all. We just need like 3 blues to get her done, and or dungeon divers. So probably that's what we're going to do, is we're going to close it out there and just run it on the dungeon divers. We do have another red dot, which means, yes, we do have Leonardo. So can't wait to get him built. We'll get some turtles going, some cool teams I've been thinking about. Too bad we didn't get the second Donatello, because I think that would have been a cool combo to pull off. I mean, granted, after the fact, once he's gone forever, but give me a shot at Donatello. I really will kind of want a second one now. Phoenix, great champion. Come on. Come on. You thought it was ending. It is not. All right, come on. By the way, this is just going to go to my mythical relics. That's all. We're going to go grab those mythical relics and see what we can do. Also, we had that mythical book there. I'm tempted to go get that instead of a barrel. Barrel's a cheaper route though, or the chicken. Probably the barrels are worth more. Something Carolina. One more legendary to close out the video. Pretty please. A tyrant? Are you kidding me? Couldn't you have been a Harima or something? 25X is a failure. 25X officially is a failure. Demon Lords, where are we at? Demon Spawns. So technically we can start plussing some champions in here. We got multiple tyrants. Yeah, look at that. Multiple tyrants. Oof. Is Tyrant used to level up anyone else? Is Tyrant used to level up anyone else? Let's see what that got us on that thing. I always click the wrong thing here. So we do have the soul, of course. Yes. We'll probably wait to level up the Leo to make up for me making the huge mistake that we did. All right, we do have the barrel, which is right there. Let's just go on and do that. And we do get a shot at the Radiant Lilies. So we're only 13,000 points from these other Radiant Lilies. So I will continue to do the Dungeon Divers over the next 2 days. We'll go collect this. Do me a favor. I do agree. T-Bone just said, felt like a Charlie Brown Christmas. They snatched the football away from us at the last second. I totally agree. So if you know, you know. If you're our age, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I appreciate you and doing all the things. Like and subscribing, making a comment. What do you think about me not getting Donatello? And we'll holler at you next time. Zero Brew out. Bye.